Hey everybody, I'm Jackie Somerville. Welcome to this broadcast of Jackie Straight Up. I'm a dating and relationship expert, and I love to talk about the necessity of love, sex, and romance in our lives. Oh, yes. Today I'm answering the question I got from a woman, a 46-year-old woman. Normally, as you know, I answer questions from younger men. They are the ones who write to me the most. And so I was so thrilled to get this question from a 46-year-old woman who's been divorced for a number of years and has noticed that she is attracted to younger men. However, she has anxiety around dating younger men because she has a desire for a long-term relationship. Oh, yes. I love this. I think a lot of people feel the same way. So I'm so glad she asked this question. Well, the very first thing that I want to say is every single long-term relationship begins casually, right? If you've got two people meeting for the first time, it has to be casual. You have no idea whether this person is going to be the one for you or not. So your intentions of what you want are for between you and the universe, you and God, whatever you believe in. Set that intention and you go out and be a little playful and put yourself out there into the dating world, so to speak, and have some fun with it. Now, my big caveat is always be responsible while not being sensible. I'm not asking you to be sensible, because being sensible may be just not dating at all, or being sensible maybe just sticking to men your own age or whatever. So responsible when you first start out dating means don't ever give your address to the person until you know them. Meet them in a public place for the first date. And of course, when you do have sex, make sure to have safe sex. Wrap it up, right? So those are just examples of how to have some nonsensical fun while also being responsible. So number one, all relationships start out casually. Number two, be responsible but not sensible. Number three, give yourself permission to have some fun. Gosh, I think it's very difficult for women who have been married a long time, who've gone through the trauma of a divorce and all of that, and you've got all the responsibilities of maybe being a mom, a daughter to aging parents. These are the things that weigh heavily on us. And so we forget that fun and play are really essential parts of life. And I'm not saying that you're going to go into a relationship to break somebody else's heart and to just fly from one person to the other. There has to be mutual communication or mutual understanding once you do start dating somebody. And I've noticed with the younger men that I've dated in the past is that's very easy to do, to just say, hey, who knows where this is leading, but for now, let's just have some fun and see where it goes. That's a sort of a casual way of saying it in the beginning, because if you get too, we need to have a talk, well, that's very off-putting. So just say it in a casual, light-hearted way and make sure that you're both on the same page. Give yourself permission to have a little fun in your life. It's time. And maybe that does include dating younger men, maybe it doesn't, but I think it's good advice for all of us to remember playfulness and fun. And certainly the younger men that I have dated in the past and the experience of many of my clients who have had success with dating younger men is that you have this beautiful feeling of coming alive again, of being reignited, and the fun and the playfulness is just a huge part of that. We get super creative in our lives when we're experiencing play and fun. And we can even get extra productive in our businesses and so on, because we've got this lighthearted, playful side that's happening and that's been reignited. I also think it's super important, if it's been a while and you've been through a divorce and all of that, it's not necessarily a good idea to jump into a long-term relationship right away. It's better to go out there and see what's out there in the world with a lighthearted, casual approach while staying safe and communicating well with others. and having a really, really good time. You're going to learn so much about yourself. You're going to learn about what you really do want in the next relationship. You're going to become more of the person that is ready for the next long-term relationship with everybody that you meet. Every encounter I've had with the men in my life, whether it's been a one date or a love affair that lasted a little while, has taught me something about myself, mostly about what is important to me, about what I was looking for in somebody. And that was a really essential part of the process for me that got me to the point where I was ready for a long-term relationship. I didn't state that fact to anybody. I just was sort of feeling it and continuing to date casually when I met the person who was perfect for me in a long-term relationship. But just like all the others, I met him without expectations. I met him in a casual way, not expecting anything to come from it. I was playing the game. My part was to put myself out there, to be the best version of myself I could be, to have some fun dating, to be responsible but not necessarily sensible. And when I was ready, well, I met the guy that I've now been with for the last 3.5 years in a really fulfilling, extraordinary relationship. He's a little bit younger, 2 years. But I would have to say that a lot of those amazing younger men that I dated up until this point taught me so much about myself and about what I really wanted in a relationship, what was truly important to me. Oh gosh, that is invaluable stuff, honestly. We got to get out there and put ourselves out there and experiment in order to be in the right place, the right time. And the fourth thing I want to address is those ingrained paradigms that we are raised with that cause us to judge situations and feel bad about things and feel like we're doing something wrong. Dating a younger man, and I'm talking about an adult man, is not wrong, right? We just feel like sometimes it is because of the societal conditioning that's been so strong in our lives. Religious conditioning, moral conditioning, all of this. And so really look at whatever paradigms you're coming up against and ask yourself the question, is this really true? Is it really wrong? Or is it just a societal narrative that we've all somehow bought into? Give yourself permission. That's the biggest thing I want you to do. Give yourself permission to have some fun. Communicate well with others. Be responsible while not being all that sensible. And let me know how it goes. Thanks so much for watching. If you'd like some more personal help with your love life, the link to booking a one-on-one call with me is below this video. And if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do so now and turn on notifications so you don't miss my next video. And if you've enjoyed this one, please like, share, and leave me a comment. I do love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.